Today is
Monday the 9th of January.
It's feeling bizarre getting back into vlogging and where I want to go with content on my YouTube. But I have been filming from last Sunday and there are little snippets that will probably create a lovely little vlog that I definitely want to share. So rather than me rambling on at the start of this video, I'm going to do a quick rewind back to last Sunday and then we'll go through the week of what's been going on. Because there's been quite a few things where I've gone, I need to show this, I need to show this. So we're going to take it right back to last Sunday when I received an absolutely gorgeous parcel. And I'm just going to let the video play so you can see what was actually in the parcel. I wasn't planning on vlogging today, so you'll have to forgive me if I look a little bit dishevelled. I've been in my kitchen since 6 o'clock this morning, sorting out orders and making wax melts. You can't see it, but there is an awful lot going on. And behind the scenes is a lot of wax melts. But a parcel has just arrived and I had no idea what was in the box. This is a gift from one of my subscribers and I actually had to take a little moment because honestly, I can't even put it into words how nice this is. And I even have is it Maltese? The Christmas card is in Maltese language. In English, it says the following: best wishes for Christmas. Hoping the joy and peace that Christmas brings stays with you throughout the whole year. Happy New Year. And this has come from Tanya. And if you're watching this, Tanya, thank you so much, honestly. This is the nicest gift ever, and I really hope you don't mind that I read the letter that you've included in this parcel and then I'll show you what Tanya has sent to me. It says, "Hi Toni, I hope you and your family are well. This is a gift from me in appreciation of you sending me the Astonish the Good One and for all the vlogs you upload throughout the year. I really look forward to them and especially now to Vlogmas every day. You'll find a small bottle of organic olive oil. We do it ourselves from our olive trees that grow in our fields. You have a jar of tomato paste, conserva in Maltese. The two above go really well with a slice of sour bread, typically Maltese food, especially during the very hot summer, to eat near the sea. Also, you have 3 packets of twisties, again Maltese snacks and something good. Chocolates. Hope you enjoy them with Big Lee and your handsome boy Lee. And of course, a small gift for your lovely dogs. The Christmas card is in Maltese language, which I've just read. I hope the joy and peace that Christmas bring. Happy New Year. A very happy subscriber, Tanya." Thank you so much. It came, I had my details on it. The postman has just delivered this box and I was like, I have no idea what's in here. No idea whatsoever. And it's a box of all goodness. These are twisties are packed in a special airtight bag to protect their quality and crispness. Twisties, a delicious crispy snack. Well, gluten-free as well. Let's try them before I get into everything else. Oh, they look a little bit like knickknacks. Is it knickknacks? Oh, Tanya. They are gorgeous. I'm gonna have to hide these because she sent me 3 bags. They are absolutely gorgeous. They are literally like knickknacks. We also have a winter edition bar of chocolate. Those crisps are gorgeous. Oh wow, that looks gorgeous. That looks like something maybe like Kinder or maybe a bit like Lindt. It's called a ghiotto, if that's how you pronounce it. The little individual sweets. We're gonna try these. We can do a little Tanya, wait until our Peg sees this. Dolly, what do you think of this? Let me see, Mum. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, where's the boss? Peg said, I'll have that. Peg is usually the one who takes the toys straight away. She's like, that's mine. Oh, honestly, that is so lovely, Tanya. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to try this olive oil. I think I'll make my own bread to go with it. If there's one thing I love, it's trying new foods, especially when it's something like this that I've never had before. The only thing I'm not sure of is, do we dip the bread into this? Made with Maltese tomatoes. I'm just not sure how I use them. Do we fry the bread in this, or do we dip the bread in this and then dip it into the tomato? I would love it if you could let me know, Tanya, or anybody who has eaten food like this. I'm definitely going to make my own bread to have with the olive oil and the tomato. That, honestly, that is the nicest, most loveliest gift ever. And I am so grateful. Thank you so much, Tanya. These crisps are gorgeous. I'm now going to sit down and enjoy these. As soon as I open this, I'll let you have a little look. Thank you so much, honestly. The kindness that I am shown on my YouTube honestly blows my mind. You are all so lovely, and that is just, that has really just brightened my day up so much. So thank you so much for sending me those, Tanya. You really didn't have to do that. It is so kind of you, and I really appreciate everything in the bag, and I'm excited to try something different. That honestly was the nicest gift, and I love it because I'm getting to, I feel like, taste a little bit of Malta. Those crisps, I had the first packet, and Bigley came in from work not long after, and he says, what are these? I said, oh, they've been sent to me from one of my subscribers, Tanya, who lives in Malta, and they've been sent to me to try. He went, oh, give us a try. The 2 packets went, Lee ate them, and he said what he loved about them was, he said, I have a packet of McCoy's and it's got about 5 crisps in it. He said, that's what you call a packet of crisps, where it's full. He inhaled them. They were absolutely gorgeous. If you go to Malta, you definitely have to try those Twisties crisps. They were so nice, tasty, and you get a proper packet of crisps. I can't wait to try the conserve, was it called conserve? The tomato dip and the virgin olive oil. Oh no, conserver, it was called conserver. I cannot wait to try these. I'm just unsure on how to use them, and I would love it if you could let me know, because what I was thinking was to make some sourdough bread and then fry it in virgin olive oil and use the tomato dip to dip into. But I would love it, Tanya, if you're watching this or anybody else has eaten this style of food, to leave me a comment down below, because I can't wait to try it. It made me wish that I wasn't as afraid to travel as I am, and I don't want to put it down on anything, so I'm not going to. I'm going to eat that and picture myself sat in front of the sea and on the sand and just be in the moment. So thank you so much for sending a little bit of Malta to me, Tanya. It honestly means the world to me. It didn't mean the world to me, it means the world to me, and I cannot wait to try it. I loved sending the Astonish, the good one, to you to try, and you got me good style. I absolutely loved it. And speaking of Astonish, as you know, I've been on a huge declutter and clean of my house. I'm going to say kitchen, but the entire house has had a real good clear out and declutter. You know, it's the new year, and I do this every new year. I just hope and pray that I carry it on throughout the year, this minimal, more organised me I absolutely love. And it seems the new year gives me that kickstart. I was using the good one inside the kitchen cupboards. Now the island houses my wax melts, as you can see, and there were some marks that I could not get out of the wax melt cupboards, which is the kitchen island, and a few other tough stains. The good one, which is this, if you're not familiar, it's this by Astonish, and it is a vegan, cruelty-free, all-natural cleaning. Oh, are we in focus? Hello? Come on now. Come on now. It is an all-natural cleaning paste which works absolutely amazing. I've even cleaned my bathroom with this, bathroom tiles, and they came up so shiny. I swear I could see my reflection in my 22-year-old bathroom tiles. But it's an amazing cleaner, and I got a few little clips to include in the vlog. It was supposed to go into the cleaning vlog, but I kind of missed it because I was switching between SD cards. And I want you to see how easy it removes the marks out of the kitchen cupboards. I'd shout it from the rooftops. It's not sponsored. However, I have worked with Astonish in the past. It's just my absolute, I'm just pouring myself a cup of tea, my absolute favourite cleaning product for those tough stains or something that you feel a multi-surface cleaner or a multi-purpose cleaner is not going to shift. Astonish is absolutely amazing. And it's great on most surfaces too. It was like magic. Rub a little spot on it, gone. I cleaned all the UPVC windowsills upstairs because we have shutters, and sometimes they have to put, if the sill's only small, they have to put UPVC windowsills onto the original sill to get the shutter to sit perfectly. I cleaned all of the UPVC upstairs. I cleaned the window frames because sometimes in the colder months they can get a little bit of condensation on them, and upstairs is unfortunately a breeding ground for condensation on the windows. So I cleaned all the windows with it, and like I say, I cleaned the bathroom tiles, and I didn't film any of it, and I was a fool to do that really, but next time they're filled with soap scum, I'll be sure to vlog it so that I can give you some inspiration for cleaning your tiles. I've had a real busy, chaotic week, being back in work and, you know, trying to get back into some type of routine because I was off throughout December, and it was absolutely amazing. It was amazing to be able to just relax, and my word for the new year is slow, to just take things slower because I'm constantly on the go and I've constantly got somewhere to be or something to do. So my word for this year is definitely slow. And it didn't really go to plan because everything has just been so chaotic and up the wall with work. But one thing that was absolutely perfect was not having to worry about meals and cooking. I had a HelloFresh order arrive which had the most gorgeous meals. I'll just get the, in fact, I won't get the cards out yet. I'll rewind back because I filmed some little snippets. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had that much fun when I've been cooking one of the HelloFresh recipes. And that is simply because you had to bash the chicken and coat it in eggs and panko breadcrumb and the piri piri rub, and I just cooked the chicken in a way that I've never cooked it before. I popped it into a sandwich bag, whacked it with the frying pan as the instructions said on the back of the HelloFresh card, and I've never cooked chicken in that way before. It was delicious. One of the nicest meals I've had from HelloFresh. I also have never tried fried peas. They were garden peas, and you have to fry them in a little tiny bit of butter or oil. And oh my gosh, I will cook peas that way every single time moving forwards because they were so nice. I've never tasted peas like it before, and they were just fried off in a pan with a little knob of butter, but they were so tasty. And then the following night I made halloumi and roasted pepper rigatoni. This was another lovely meal. This meal I highly recommend if you're a vegetarian or if you're anything like us and a couple of days a week you prefer to just have it meat-free days, then this recipe was absolutely lovely. I also learned a few new things cooking this one too. I did not know that you could roast your garlic cloves in the oven, snip the top of the skin off, and then just push the garlic paste out of the garlic clove. It was so easy. I just followed the instructions on the back. I mean, HelloFresh is so easy to use. Just snip the skin off the top and push the garlic out of the clove. Like, I didn't even know that you could do something like that. I thought you had to press the garlic out with a garlic press or, you know, chop it up really finely. You really do learn something new every day, and I learned something new with this recipe with garlic, and I also learned something new with this because I got so much enjoyment out of cooking this recipe. I've never done breadcrumb in chicken before, and I didn't know that you could dip it in egg and then into panko breadcrumb and have the most lovely chicken ever. I didn't even know it was a thing. I really enjoyed that meal, and I didn't only enjoy making it, I really enjoyed eating it too, and the halloumi and roast pepper rigatoni was absolutely gorgeous. I will definitely make this again, or if it's on the website when I'm next doing a purchase at HelloFresh, I will definitely order this one. It was so nice, and I learned something new as well. You can use my discount code if you like. It's Toni Interior. I'll pop it on the screen here, and I will leave all the details in the description box down below, but you will get 60% off your first box using my code, and 25% off your next 2 months worth of boxes. So it's definitely worth taking advantage of that discount code. And I keep all of my cards so that when I'm on the website I can see which I say that I've kept every single card because I love the HelloFresh meals. They are so nice and so convenient to have the meals just come to your door, pop it in the fridge, pull a bag out when you need it. It's super convenient when you're busy and so easy. Like the meals that you'd never even try. Like last night, I might have a little clip, but last night I cooked ginger beef stir fry and garlic rice. That was beautiful. Honestly, when it comes to mince and rice, we tend to go chili or, you know, spag bol. I would never dream of cooking something like this. And Big Lee really enjoyed it. It was only the two of us for tea last night because Lee and Ellie had gone to Chester shopping. So our portions did look a little bit big, but it was because I had made the order for 3. And that's another thing I love about HelloFresh. There is very minimal waste because when you place your order, you're placing your order for how many people you wanted to feed. So this meal was supposed to be for the 3 of us, but Lee and Ellie went out. So Lee and I ate it and we done well. We ate everything on the plate. It was really, really nice. But yeah, I'll leave all the details in the description box down below for you to have a little look. And then the last little part of filming before I bring you up to today. The last little part we'll rewind back to was yesterday, which was Sunday. I vlogged a little tiny bit and I think it was packaging orders for Vinted. So I will include that now for you to have a little look, and then I will tell you what's happening this week in my kitchen. I started off with all good intentions, like 8 o'clock this morning. I was like, I picked the camera up, I'm gonna vlog and catch up because it feels like forever since I filmed a video. And I picked when the washing machine was on full-blown spin to be like, good morning, well I should say good afternoon. Let's ignore the washing machine and just start a new vlog. It feels weird because it's Sunday today. I've got absolutely nothing to do apart from a little tiny bit of housework. And I mean a tiny bit, like a couple of dishes. Everywhere is tidy. I've been in work and I haven't really been anywhere, so I've been playing catch up because it's been a crazy, not even 2 weeks yet. What are we, the 8th of January maybe today? I think it's Sunday the 8th of January. Well, your guess is as good as mine. How good am I? I don't even know what date it is. I'm gonna have a little clean up, do the dishes, fluff the cushions, sort that wash out when that comes out of the washing machine, and then I'm going to package up some orders because last week I popped a few things onto Vinted. I had a huge clear out, and I mean a huge clear out. We took lots of stuff to the charity shop, to Bernardo's, to the Heart Foundation and to Cancer Research as well, and I popped a few little bits on Vinted. Some things sold and some things didn't, and because I've got such a chaotic week next week, I don't leave the items on there because then I don't know when I'm going to be able to get them to the parcel drop-off thing. So I've bagged that bag of stuff up ready for the charity shop, but I now need to package some orders for Vinted. So I'm going to do that with you now, get them packaged up and share how I package my, well, I've already shared how I package my orders, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to do that with you now so we can have a little catch up. Did I show you Benji? I'm pretty sure I did, but if I didn't, this is Benji. And I bought Benji. My mum would be so proud of me because during Vlogmas I did mention that my mum would be a little bit mortified with the amount. Why is the washing machine so loud? Sounds like it's ready to take off. But I did mention my mum would be mortified with the amount of fake flowers that I have, and I think a plant really does bring life into the house, doesn't it? And I've had this plant for nearly 7 years. I'm not going to say it's thriving, but it's alive. So I've decided on a Wednesday when I get weighed, I'm going to water the plant because it needs to be watered once a week, not fed anything at all, and he doesn't like to be in direct sunlight. So he's going to live his best life here with me. I'm going to look after him, and he's a Ficus Benjamin. I'm hoping he's going to thrive. I've got a lovely pot on reserve at B&Q for him to match the one in this pot, and next week we are decorating the kitchen because my built-in cabinets are being done second week in February, which I'm really looking forward to, and I'll have a perfect little spot for Benji. But other than that, we're just going to have a little catch up while I package up some vintage parcels. Well, Sunday was short and sweet, wasn't it? Packed 2 parcels and that was it, and a little tiny catch up. But that's been my week last week. I did try to pick the camera up as much as I possibly could, but it's just been a really busy week. And this week, well, fun and games are beginning. Let me take it off and show you what we are going to be doing this week. So I have my roller pole. New roller. I do have 2 new roller brushes for this also, but I think they're up in the loft. I'll also check the shed just to be sure, but we've been and bought all of the wood for the hall stairs and landing because the panelling's being done next month. So I've gone for exactly the same as what I've got in the office upstairs, which was done maybe 2 years ago. Exactly the same style panelling for the hall stairs and landing, and that will be the dado rail. Then the built-ins for this wall are getting done, and I will include a little picture for you to see, because you may remember my inspiration came from Neptune, and it was built-in cabinets, but then it stepped out a little bit in the middle, so it gave like a little bit of dimension to the built-ins. That's what I'm having with cupboards on the bottom. The telly will stay on the wall. I think we're going to do away with it in a little bit of time because the kitchen TV never gets switched on. So it's basically like an ornament on the wall, but that's all happening next month. But I really wanted to ask your advice on what colour I paint the built-ins, because my kitchen is very much white and grey. And I love white and grey. I didn't follow a trend with white and grey. My home has been white and grey for about 12 years, longer. It was white and grey before I even had the dogs, and the dogs are 10. So I'd say about 12, 13 years. The front room has always been white, and when we knocked it through, it then became white and grey. So it's always been that colour. They are colours that I find very relaxing. I love neutrals, but I just gravitate so much to this white and grey. I find it very calming, and I don't tend to follow trends so much when it comes to home decor. I just like what I like. And I was thinking, when it comes to the built-ins, I'm having them done in MDF where I can paint them myself. And I remember, you may have noticed, you may not have noticed, but I remember painting these frames. Now you're probably thinking, hang on a minute Toni, they were wooden, and I'm pretty sure you had wooden pots as well with your tea, coffee and sugar in. Well, I did. I kept those frames because I painted those grey, and they were painted in French chic grey paint. You may remember I had the large vase with the spears in the corner, which were also painted grey. They didn't come originally that colour. I think they were bamboo to start off with, and I just painted them grey because I couldn't find anything that I wanted to match the kitchen 7 years ago, because it's nearly my kitchen's 7th birthday. And I painted the frames also, and I'm thinking of doing the built-in cabinets white, but the backs I may have grey. What do you think? I've got a vision in my mind, and I'm hoping that that vision comes to life, but I will use exactly the same paint that I used for the frames and for the spears because those colours just tied in very well with the greys of the kitchen. I feel like that grey in those frames will tie the built-in cabinets in perfectly. And I changed my pots only because I could not get the pots clean. So inside the wooden ones that I used to have, there was like little plastic tubs that sat inside of them, and sometimes sugar would spill down, brown sugar in one, coffee in the other, and tea bag dust, and you can't submerge them into water to clean them. And if you didn't notice, I'm a little bit of a clean freak, so I chose ceramic ones. They weren't expensive, they were £7.99 each, and I just feel like, are we going to focus? Yes, we're going to focus. These are going to be so much easier to clean. You can submerge them completely in water and be able to clean. So the wooden ones that I used to have are now in either Bernardo's or Half Foundation's charity shop. I did clean them as best as I possibly could before I donated them. So this week we are painting the kitchen and I get so many questions all the time over what paint I use in my kitchen because it's completely scrubbable. You can put a scourer on my paint and it's not going to budge. So I'm going to share that with you. That's going to be a journey that we do, not in today's video, because today's video is already probably over 20 minutes long, if not longer, because I can ramble. But we're going to paint the kitchen in preparation for the panelling to be done. And not the panelling, we're painting the kitchen in preparation for the built-ins to be done. And the whole stairs and landing will also be panelled. I'm so excited, I can't wait. My no spend January is going very, very well. I didn't buy these, Lee bought these, so I'm not responsible for it. And the Ficus Benjamin, I did buy the Ficus Benjamin, but I bought them before I had agreed to do the no spend January. I've had them for a little over 2 weeks. I went to Home Base over the water with my next door neighbour Nikki. I went to the Home Base over the water while she was picking some bits up, and I seen it and fell in love with it because it reminded me of, in my dining room, a very similar leaf, only this isn't real, it's faux. So that was the reason why I purchased the Ficus Benjamin. And I also just wanted to have a little bit of real greenery in the house rather than faux, because this won't be there, this won't be there, all of this wall will be clear. I am going to pop Benji onto this stand. I'm just not sure where I'm going to put him yet because the built-ins are going to come right up to here and right up to here. The only thing is, pride of place for my Christmas tree, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because that corner was always for the Christmas tree. Even when I was building the exit, not I was building it, but you know, when I was drawing the plans, and I still have the original plans for this kitchen that I drew on a piece of paper. I'm going to include it here for you to have a little laugh at my my drawing skills, but I had a vision in my mind and I knew that corner was for the Christmas tree, but times change and we change, and that is fine. I cannot wait until it's Monday today, Wednesday. We will be painting my kitchen. Lee doesn't even know yet. He has no idea. I've bought the paint for the whole stairs and landing, which I will share with you, and I can't wait. I'm not going to share it yet. I'm going to keep you hanging in suspense, but leave me a comment down below if you know what colours I'm going for in the whole stairs and landing. But I'm going to end this vlog here because it's probably already very long and I've got lots of lovely little things coming. Thank you so much to everybody who purchased my little, where'd they gone? What have I done with them? You know what? I've had a huge declutter, and you know when you have a huge declutter, everything has a new home. Well, everything has a new home. There they are. Everything has a new home, and I just I don't know where to find things anymore. My air diffuser oils in Toni's blend. Thank you so much for your orders. Honestly, it means the world to me, and I've got some amazing ideas coming up. I want to try and get a little bit more crafty and arty with my Cricut and share as much inspiration with you as possible. I've got all of that to come in my future videos, so stay tuned for that because I've got some exciting things to come. I'm going to sign this vlog off. Don't forget to check out HelloFresh and use my code Toni Interior and get 60% off your first box and 25% off your next 2 months worth of boxes. And I will see you all in my next video.